Welcome, everybody, to
Hello.
Sex, Drugs, and Christmas Time. The crew tells all. So welcome, everybody. Who has been on the podcast before?
I
I
have.
have.
I see Stephanie and Dale and Krista have raised their hands. So it's only fitting that Mike Hall and Danielle Lemieux, is that your last name, Lemieux? I've never actually said it.
But most people just ask me, are you related to Mario?
Oh, I didn't
Are
put that
you?
together. Are you? Yeah.
Yeah, he's in the bloodline.
Oh, nice. Cool. Okay, folks. Well, as you know, we are taking live questions today from our live audience. So questions, there are no limits, right? Any questions for anybody on stage or otherwise?
We're
Good.
ready. No holds barred.
No hold. Okay, we've got some questions already dropped in the Q&A. So we're going to get started with some questions. This will be about an hour long, give or take. Got some behind the scenes videos to share with y'all. Let's get started. Ooh, okay. Let's go. I'm going to go to the Q&A section and I'm going to take our first live question. Okay. And it's from Louise, my dear friend in the UK, who works with me here at Crowdcast, who is the reason that my life is so much more balanced now. Hi, Louise. Question for Christina. Is this video suitable to play on Christmas Day for my grandparents? That's an excellent question. I think we should each take our turns answering. And as we do that, I will pop up y'all's titles on screen so people can see how important you were to this project. But I will start. I would say there are a lot of grandparents in the world that do many different kinds of drugs and like to have fun and like to dance like no one's watching. So yes is my answer to that. And now we can turn it over to other people. So I'm going to turn it over to Stephanie, who is the executive producer. And I'm going to prove that right now because it says Stephanie, executive producer.
I love this question because, well, first of all, my grandparents are not here, but they would have loved it, especially my grandmother. She would have thought it was awesome. But I'm hosting Christmas dinner, and now that inspires me, I'm going to play this on Christmas Day for the whole family.
Amazing. Who do you want to turn it over to?
To Mike.
Okay. Totally grandparent appropriate, but I mean, my grandparents are also not around anymore, but my grandmothers would not like this video.
Grandmothers?
Well, both my grandmothers, but neither of them would like it. And it'd be super funny to watch them watch it. Like it would make a great reaction video.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh wait, Mike,
my mom. I'm going to play it tonight for my mom, and I think she'll enjoy it. She'll get a good laugh out of it. I watched it the other night with my wife, and our son Case was there, and she covered his eyes.
Oh, I love it.
My wife loves it. My mom's going to love it when she sees it. But yeah, it's family approved.
I think so too. All right, who do you want to turn it to?
Let's go to Danielle.
I think my grandparents would be proud of me. They'd say I was raised right.
I love that answer. You want to turn it over to someone?
Yeah, let's go with you, Dale.
Yeah, I think my grandmother would have rolled her eyes and said, Dale. And then I would shrug and she'd be okay with it. But she would have to say something, I think.
Appropriate.
But she
Dale,
secretly.
Dale, what would Anne think?
I think we brought it up to Anne before we ever recorded the song. I think didn't you say, Christina, would you approve a song called Sex, Drugs, and Christmas Time? And I think she just
Sorry, did she say anything? I don't recall her saying anything.
Or maybe that was somebody else, but like at her party. But I think she'd be okay with it. I guess. Yeah. She's probably seen it.
Probably, if it's on your socials, she's probably seen it.
On the socials, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
What about you, Krista?
Yeah, I think my party person. I was wondering what you would call me in this whole thing. along for the ride. Yeah, like Steph, my grandmother too would think it was a hoot. She would have loved it. She loved to party. She was super social, loved having people over to her house and things like that. I think my grandfather too would have just, he was more chill, so he would have thought it was fine. But I think it would bring up some really funny conversations, and people might even get some really funny stories out of their grandparents or parents, by watching the video. So I would say definitely play it.
Mhm.
I didn't even think about my grandparents. I don't think they would approve of this. And and my mother shared with me today that there may be some family members that don't approve of this, but I don't care. I mean, we made it for we made it for us, which is how I think you should, one good reason to make something, to make it art especially, is to do it, because you feel like this would be something interesting or fun to make. Thank you for that wonderful question, Louise, who's watching from the UK on her couch, she's told me. Yeah. Oh, we've got, yeah, Kyle is here as well. Hey, Kyle. Okay, listen, can I share something with y'all? It's a video clip of two very important people who were involved in the making of the music, the song "Sex, Drugs, and Christmas Time." All right, Dale, do you want to?
Yes.
Do you want to comment about when we were making this song and this moment where we were like, we need some backing vocals, and then I think
Yeah.
it's your idea.
Yeah, it was my idea. I don't remember if we were talking about the video at that point yet. I think maybe we were. So in my mind, I was like, well, we need party yelling and hooting and hollering in there, and there was just us around, except for these two great neighbors that live about 5 minutes away. So we called them up and said, "You have 15 minutes that you can come over and just scream into a mic," and they said yeah. So
Yep. That was pretty. I was surprised at how quick they responded. So I'm going to share the video now of this is us actually in the studio with Mark and Amy Kovich. I'm going to share this and not mute our microphones in case there are any comments. So here we go. And they were invited to the video shoot. They just were very busy and couldn't make it. So I want to say thanks to Mark and Amy. Oh my goodness. There's a picture of us all. There's Mark on the left, Amy in the middle, and Dale and I in the so it was just so fun. Here we are again.
I can't see it. Can everyone else see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dale.
That's okay. I've seen it. I was there.
You look great, Dale.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Purple looks good on you.
Purple?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wearing purple?
Wait for it, everyone. Although you already know what they're going to sing. Oh.
She looks like she's having so much fun.
Okay. Well, there's some
Wow.
the ultimate behind the scenes. Let's.
Was that just the four of you on the track? Like it was like that? It's not doubled up or anything?
Well, yeah, we quadrupled it. So there was 20 voices going.
Okay.
At that, yeah. But all about just four of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Steph's already enjoying herself. This
So
is
glad.
great. Hey, Steph,
Sitting in front of me.
Chris is rolling a joint. Now, is that one from the video shoot, Steph?
It's one from the video shoot, one of the 96 phones that we rolled.
Steph, would you like to?
A little dry? A little dry now?
No, I kept it in a Ziploc bag.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
Someone's a pro.
For special occasion, which I felt was now.
Stephanie, can you talk about the cone, and let's give a big shout out to Mel Green?
Yeah, my best friend Mel. Christina picked up some weed and some cones, and I had a cone roller that I bought one time that was on sale, and I was like, I bet I could use this sometime, and it rolls 6 cones at a time. So
Oh,
we eat ground wheat, and then you pop it in, and you just keep filling it up, tapping it, shaking it, all the things. Anyway, we rolled 96 cones in about 2 hours. It was great. And they were very fun. All different colors and pink hearts and little red cherries and red cones and gold ones. And it was great.
And they're all homed.
They're all,
Yeah.
I just have a few left in my drawer.
Yeah. Thanks, Mel. Thanks,
yeah.
Steph. Okay, I'm going to ask another question here. Question for Mike. Why did you say yes to this project apart from the money?
It's all my favorite things combined into one. So
Like
why
what?
not?
List those things.
Sex.
Yeah.
It had sex in it. I mean, that was the first word. That's I was half in the door at that point. Then came the drugs, and then Christmas. I mean, like what more could you ask for?
I thought you were going to say Christina Martin, Dale Murray. None of that came up in your answer.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, oh my God, it's always so much fun working with you, and yeah, well, who could resist such a fun shoot? I loved it so much.
It is really fun, and that I asked you to work on this because we had worked on a project for the Storm Live project, and it went a little too well, actually. So that's why I came to ask you to do this. I didn't ask anybody else.
Wow, thank you.
Oh.
I'm honored. It was a blast though, so much fun, and very different projects too.
Yeah, I would say so. I definitely there was haze in both of those projects. We should look for the commonalities, and some of the people were there. But yes, well, it was a privilege and a pleasure. So thank you.
Oh, thank you.
You were a joy, Mike, to work with. It was so fun. And your camera angles, like it was so fun. Just sometimes I could peer like over your shoulder and see what you were doing with the camera and just see what you see through the lens, which I think is just so interesting. Yeah, you did just an incredible job on the little detail shots and stuff. I loved it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, we shot it all handheld. I mean, that kind of lent itself to the vibe to be a little shaky and quick, and you got to be in the party and feel it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there was a lot of footage that must have taken you countless hours to go through and many laughs revisited.
Yeah, totally. I mean, there's definitely going to be like some kind of blooper reel or something come out of this, but it did get to the point, like at the end, it was like I was getting like the biggest problem I had was getting everything in it. I actually almost missed getting some of the makeout stuff. Like it was like I had it done, I thought, and I was like, no one's making out in this. I was like, holy shit, where am I going to put that? So I had to.
Yeah, we need sex.
And there's some other fun moments that didn't make it in. Like there was the everyone fixed themselves up in the mirror in the bathroom, which was really fun. But in the end, this song's what, 2 minutes and 40 seconds or something. Like it's a lot it was a lot of partying to get into that kind of time frame.
Oh, that is a question we have here, Mike. What didn't make the cut that absolutely deserves an honorable mention? So you said the people putting lip goop on in the mirror. There was one you told me about with a strawberry was involved.
Well, there was a take where you were doing a full vocal take and walking around the table, and there's a lot of shots from that take that made it in the video. But at one point you got around closer to Dale, and Dale, you grabbed a strawberry and she's like mid word and you just shoved it. And then she kind of tries to keep singing first. I wish I had it to flip to it, but you kept trying to sing for a minute, and then you're like, I can't fucking do this, and you got rid of the strawberry. But it was pretty funny.
That's what happens when Dale tries to be sexy.
He's always shoving strawberries into my mouth at home. Like I just turn the corner and he's like, there he is with a strawberry. Oh my God.
But yeah, there's a lot there. Maybe we could recut it next year for Christmas,
Sure, Mike. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. Question for Stephanie. What were your main concerns when I asked you to star in and help produce this video? Because this is a first for you for at least one of those things.
I feel like the starring in the video was not really, I didn't really realize that as much. Like I knew I was going to be in the video, but I didn't really realize from the beginning how much I was going to be in the video. Not that I minded it, but it was just a different experience for me. I didn't really have much concern. Just I didn't want, my house is not very big, so I was a bit kind of curious, like how it was all going to work, and fitting all the people in here and still getting it filmed and that sort of thing. And probably the only other real concern was when you came up with the confetti idea and the throwing of which I love what we did. I love the silly string or whatever. Like that was perfect, but there was definitely a couple things that I was like, oh God, what is going to happen when she
Thank God we tested it, because I had two types of streamers, the ones that you could release and pull back and easy to clean up. And then, do you remember, Danielle, I had the ones where we popped them in the sink and then there was this dye everywhere and confetti. Ooh. And it was like, yeah. So, and that would have been a lot, just a lot.
That
would
have been a mess.
Yeah. Yeah. You'd still have confetti at your house.
My hands were stained black.
Yes. Yeah. right before the video shoot. And those are the last minute things that you could be super relaxed. And then something like that happens. And I don't know about you, but for me, that is a trigger where it's like, I did not expect this black dye to be all over my hands. And, anyway.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
But the one that we did do, whatever we call it, the string or whatever, the shot was so good. I think that was the most crucial shot of the whole night, of the one that we didn't have very much control over. I was really happy we practiced. Dale called it out and we practiced it twice or three times, but then you could only throw it once. So
you only got one shot at that.
Well,
and it was really good.
Yeah, I threw it twice, remember? I think that needs to be the end clip in the blooper reel. It's just me shooting it off.
Yeah, I do have that. You had a misfire there. Which is really impressive that there was only one person's, you know what I mean?
Question for Krista, and then I would love everyone to think about their favorite moment if it wasn't that, but what was your favorite behind the scenes moment? And maybe it made it on camera, but was there anything that you remember?
Yeah, gosh, there were a few things. Definitely trying to learn some of the lyrics with Dwayne, who showed up in the chat earlier. That was so cute to sit with him and go over that a few times. And we did get a moment together in the video, so that was cute. And also,
that was really good.
Tasked me, that was sweet. And you had tasked me with doing Polaroid photos of people. And I gotta say, I'm never the picture taker, but when you asked me to do, I thought, sure, this will be fun. And I loved it. Yeah, I was just on a mission throughout the night at different points, trying to get shots. And the fun thing is, people really pose for Polaroid photos. Yeah, which I wasn't expecting. So you hold it up and people will suddenly do something crazy. And so it's just really fun to have an excuse to touch base with everyone at the party, people I didn't know, and just approach them and be like, can I take your photo? And that kind of thing. So yeah.
There's Dwayne.
Dwayne nailing it.
A bunch of Dwayne because he's very tall and he was wearing a red plaid shirt. Yeah.
And there's Krista
it's
and
the perfect
Allie.
Environment. Everyone's primed for it, they're ready.
What do you guys think I should do with these? I have so many, and some of you are in them. Here's one of Mike.
Do some social posts with them or something.
Okay, it's me and Dwayne and I. Dwayne, you got in a lot of them. This is great. I love this. I feel like this could be our family Christmas card, Dwayne. What do you think, Dale?
I can't see it.
It's just Dwayne and I.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sure.
Do they scan well? Can you get good digital kind of copy?
Wait, I want that to be my card as well. Please send me. I'll order a pack.
Dwayne and I. That's cool. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. I love it. So favorite moments, everyone, before I play some more behind the scenes clips.
Okay, I don't know if a favorite moment, more of a funny moment, is a couple times I got really, really stoned. Because I was, and I could smoke a lot of weed, but there was a couple times there I was really hamming it up for the camera and just trying to get the smoke, going in the part, when he was shooting in the kitchen in the party scene. And at one point I was like, ooh, I am very high right now, very high. And I needed to drink water because I was but it was these were big joints, big. Yes. And I needed to take a moment, but it was still fun. Whatever. I'm a professional, so
I will say
that shot.
Oh,
We
sorry,
got the
Mike.
shot of you at the end when you're in the bar in that last shot. And I remember like I stopped recording and then you were like, holy fuck, I'm so high.
That's
Yeah, because that was we shot that like 3 times. There's probably and then so that was really the same thing. We were trying to get like the good puff with the smoke out of the joint. And yeah, it was intense even for me. But it was fun. But it was just
You remember when we were cleaning up all the half joints we found all over the tables and in all the ashtrays? I think most people were like, woo, okay, smoked a little too much on that.
Right?
Yeah.
Some of those were mine for sure. I mean, I remember at points being like, I thank God Danielle is here, keeping this train on the tracks, because I basically am giving up here. I'm at a party. I am at a fun party. I cannot focus. I've lost the plot for sure. Speaking of which, I do have a question for Danielle before we do show some more behind the scenes clips. How hard was it to keep this train on the tracks? Like there was 26 people involved in the video, not including like Mike and myself and the crew. Yeah.
Well, I mean, there was a lot of musicians in the room, a lot of our friends, and a lot of people that can hold their own. And that's why I kind of feel some of them were invited. But I'd say it's like any classic party. At first, everyone's kind of shy, doesn't really know what they want to do. So it took a little while to liven them up. But, once the champagne, once the joints, and, all that started to come out, people really started to let loose. And then it was just really asking them to move over here and be natural in their element. And I think everybody did a really good job, and it kind of just ran itself in the end too.
Did you not find things got
you
loud?
Did so much, though.
Yeah, you did a lot more. Things got really loud. I feel like we had to tell people to like shut up a couple times and listen.
Yeah.
I had to remind Stephanie what she was doing a few times.
I'm so stoned.
Yeah. Yeah.
If it wasn't for Danielle, the video would suck. Like you held us down. You
did an awesome
sure we got the shots we need, because even I would get like distracted and be like, oh shit, let's go do like no, we need to get this shot next. Like you were the glue.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah. We needed that. Especially I think the last hour, when you're going in the last hour, and it was just like, okay, gotta get some of these shots just done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think some
I was
people
high
forgot.
from the secondhand smoke. Like
Mike
I didn't
was
smoke
also
any
stoned.
weed, but I felt weird driving home.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's when you were trying to find where all your lights were, and you'd be circling, lapping the room around.
God.
Mike, you checked there like 10 times.
Yeah. The couch is not glowing anymore.
Everyone got home safe and sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to show a behind the scenes clip now. I'll probably share this on social media later on when this podcast airs. Things were getting ramped up even before we started shooting, and this will confirm that. So here we go. Here we go.
I'm scared.
We're getting ready for the video shoot. People are just arriving. Still have a couple folks. And we have a night planned. We have a fun night. And hey, Steph, I'm just doing a little. So, hello, I got a fire alarm. The fire alarm's on already because we have a fire there and fire going on everywhere. And there's Mike. Hey, Mike, you want to be in my shot?
Just making sure.
Are you ready?
Okay.
What are we doing?
We're shooting a music video.
Are we shooting a video? Oh
yeah.
my god, it's so fun.
Yeah.
Love it.
Are you excited?
So excited.
Are you high?
I'm not high yet.
No drugs. No drugs. All right, we'll let you know how this goes.
Oh, they look so good.
This is the spread. Guys, I remember Tom Bedell saying, I have never seen so many drugs in one place. And thinking,
Tom Bedell said that?
Yeah, Tom Bedell, and he's been to some concerts.
Yeah, I thought he's been around.
Yep.
The table was my favorite. I loved it. Looked so good. Like, I want to have my next party like that. It was friggin' awesome.
Well, you know who to call if you need some help setting up.
An old school Hollywood buffet.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it looked really impressive and really fun, and just all the little accents, and I was very happy with, we used all that shake like that I had in the freezer, and just like the leaves from the plant I grew in the summer, and then just like all the heart-shaped stuff you did, and the sparkly tablecloth, like everything just came together so cool. And the cookies were so good.
The donut was delicious.
Oh, the donut cake.
It was like a cannabis charcuterie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
it's insane. I never saw anything like it.
The cookies and the cake were the cookies were a last minute gem of a experience. I had asked around, who could make these cookies, and then I kind of forgot about it and got distracted. And then I think a week before the shoot, I was recommended by my friend Ryan McGrath, who's also stars in the video. And he said, "Can you check out Sid Delicious?" And so this is what resulted from that incredible recommendation.
Hi. Today's a very special day. It's my first time ordering from Sid Delicious. And now I will attempt to open this beautiful box with these beautiful nails. That actually was quite easy. These nails come in handy. Tony's nails. Okay, so Sid did custom cookies for this music video shoot for Sex, Drugs, and Christmas Time. And look at this! Oh my God! I have those underwear. Oh my goodness! I have that bra! Oh, to see the rest, you're gonna have to watch the music video for Sex, Drugs, and Christmas Time. Thanks, Sid Delicious.
Okay, I'm gonna share another video. And by the way, though, did y'all taste those cookies?
They were so delicious.
Oh, yeah.
Also, were they like vegan or gluten-free? I can't remember. Both?
Both.
Yes.
They were so damn good.
Yep. And I met Sid and her husband right before the day of the shoot, and what a delight. I asked them to be in the video, but they couldn't get a babysitter. They wanted to be there so badly, but the cookies were a huge hit. Thank you so much. Everyone go check out Sid Delicious and order your cookies and baked goods. I'm going to share now. So I did reach out to Vandal Donuts about a custom cake, and they were also really fun to work with. They came back with a bunch of suggestions, and here is what the result of that was. I'm going to share this video, and I'm going to do it without muting our mics.
Oh, hi there. Well, today is a very special day. Here we have a custom donut cake by Vandal in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Vandal Donuts. And now I'm going to attempt to open this and see what it looks like. Holy Vandal Donuts. Holy Merry fucking Christmas. Look at that. We're gonna eat this motherfucking donut cake, and it's gonna make us so happy. Merry Christmas.
It did.
Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. What else we got? Okay, we're just really taking this cake in and recognizing that we have some marijuana leaves, some little pills here. I think this might be snow or cocaine. This could be semen. And this is phenomenal. Thank you, Vandal Donuts, for going above and beyond for my song, Sex, Drugs, and Christmas Time.
Did any of you get to eat the cake? I didn't get to until I got home. Steph, you sent me home with some.
Yeah, I had a piece. It was so good.
Steph sent me home with some as well. And I found it in the morning in the fridge and was like, it was the best. The chocolate mousse.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was actually quite tasty.
Oh,
The next day.
let's see here. Dwayne also had it. It was good. Yeah. We sent Dwayne home with quite a few goodies, didn't we, Dwayne? Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Nice purple dildo too.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I don't want to tell you what I've done with that. Might have been the semen that took it over the top. Yeah. Oh my goodness. This is awesome.
He didn't get to keep the dildo.
Didn't get to keep it. I mean, I should have absolutely paid him with a purple dildo.
I wonder if he'll show his grandparents.
Yeah,
Are
Dwayne,
you sorry, grandparents, Dwayne?
why don't you let us know who you're going to share? Who have you and who have you not shared this with? Yeah. Dwayne, do you want to hop up on? Let us know, Dwayne, if you want to hop up on stage. Dwayne Jones, he'll be here shortly, and we'll keep asking some questions. Hey, Dwayne.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Art pays me. Welcome to a Chat with Art podcast. You're actually going to be a future solo guest on the podcast as well.
And you'll be a guest of mine.
How was your night last night, Dwayne?
Oh yeah, I forgot I was trying some of the goodies. Oh yeah. It started out pretty good. And then it was like, yeah, Murphy's not gonna eat the supper as is. You should make something extra for Murphy. So I was like, all right. Started cooking, and I know I'm just doing dishes, and I'm like, this is a waste of
time, energy,
some goodies. So, and then I just crashed watching TV. So, yeah, uneventful, unfortunately.
But this being in this video, was it eventful? Like, how was your experience?
Oh, it was a lot of fun. It was like scary at first, kind of, because like I didn't really know anybody.
Yeah.
But like, and then it was like weird because I saw someone from like 20 years ago that I knew, and it was like, whoa, that's random. And then so, yeah, and then it was like Instagram people that I kind of knew, but
yeah.
But it was fun. It was fun.
Was it one of those reminders of like, oh man, I was kind of scared to do this, but I did it and I'm glad I did. And like, do you think it would affect your decision to say yes to something in the future?
Yeah, and that's kind of been my thing lately is stop being scared to like just do adventures, I guess. And I knew it was going to be like artistic, creative people, and I want to be like hanging out with more people like that. So it was like, yeah, it was fun. And I'm like, honestly too, like I'm like not a weed guy. Like I'm that's not really my thing. So I still haven't like learned how to smoke
dope
or anything.
Wayne, if you need a lesson, you just give me a call.
Stephanie taught me so much, and I don't even partake very often, and I don't drink. And notice we didn't say anything about sex. We don't.
Oh well, I mean,
and I do not have any sex. So
yeah, definitely a virgin over here.
Yeah, that would have been hilarious if the whole cast were virgins and sober, like just.
I don't think this would have been the group of people for you.
No.
Yeah.
That's
one thing. Like I wish I would like could have spent the night and just hung out because I couldn't really drink. And I was like, I wanted to try some of the gummies and I wanted to try the shrooms and I was just like, but I just couldn't. I was like, that part sucked. But you know, ultimately it was still fun. I still loosened up and still had fun.
You may have had a horrible time if you had tried all of that stuff. Like
nah.
I was pretty sober and enjoyed it because of that. But I know what you mean when you're like, oh, I wish I could, you know, and certainly kudos to you for not for taking the high road because you were you driving home?
Yeah.
There you go.
But like Mike, I think I might have gotten a little bit of contact, something or other.
A little bit. Well, thank you for putting yourself at risk. Hey, we have a question for Dale Murray, ladies and gentlemen. Dale, how did the song change once you saw it come to life visually?
I think it was kind of what I saw in my head when we were recording it. Like it turned out just how I thought it would and how I wanted it to. So it didn't really change in my head. In fact, it was probably better than I imagined it would be. But yeah, no, it didn't really change at all. From we wanted it to be a kind of a party song. I think that's what we talked about from the first moment we started writing the song. So yeah.
Yeah, it and really early on, I should talk about this. Really early on, I wanted to ask Stephanie if we could do it at her house because Stephanie, you are someone who has taught me a lot about investing time in your friends, especially your girlfriends, making time to celebrate life and find ways to laugh and chill out. And because you work hard and you play hard. And I feel like you love yourself and your friends so much that you create those spaces for people in work and in your personal life. And it came so I was like, we have to do this at Stephanie's. And so Steph invited Krista and I to her cottage that she rents in Hubbards every summer. So I asked you there if this is something that you would be interested in doing. And you said what'd you say?
Yes.
You didn't hesitate. You really didn't hesitate.
Yeah. Yeah. I love shit like this.
Yeah.
So fun.
It was fun.
No, it was great. It's been a really fun experience. And it's fun to show off. Like, I really like the decorating part too, and like for people to see the decorations. And people have come in, they're like, wow, you did a lot. And it's like, well, it's kind of what it looks like every year. There's a lot going on in here. But
Yeah.
it was really fun to like just see my house decorated Christmassy and captured in that moment. It's very cool.
You love Christmas.
I think
I
you
love
did more
Christmas.
since we left. I saw like a post on your social media, like
Yes, I got a real tree and
somehow.
a few more,
Yeah.
just a few more little things. But yeah, it's been very fun.
Yeah, you got a mega tree.
I got a mega tree. It's quite large.
It would have
Like,
been problematic for the video.
Yeah.
Oh, we could never. We'd be knocked down. Like,
It would have been
so
like a
it's
character in the video, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's
The whole
pretty
person.
beautiful. Yeah.
Question for everyone or anyone. If this video had a warning label, which it should, I guess, what would the warning label say?
You'll probably get contact high.
From
I think
watching,
we've already said it a few times.
like trigger warning for everything.
This video will make you want to party.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a
Yeah, that's a
positive
good
one.
one.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a kind of a disclaimer at the end though too, right? The cats not being exposed
Not
to
exposed to
sex
drugs.
drugs.
Nope.
Yeah.
That's right.
The
No
cats were
cats.
not seduced by Dale.
There were no cats were exposed. There were 3 cats involved. 2 of them made the cut. Our cat Olivia and
Good girls.
Maisie got Stephanie's cat. And Ruckus, I was surprised that Ruckus was not like camera interested.
Not at all.
No.
Cats were hard to shoot. Like those 2 shots of the cats were like the only 2 clean
They were
shots
so
of the cats.
good,
Without you
though.
got because you guys kept like there was so much fluffing of the cats, like arranging
Yeah.
them and stuff. And it was just, there was like a lot of footage of the cats, but it's just like their hands in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm really happy
we got
that
a few snippets.
I'm glad we got just a couple little snippets in
Yeah.
there because Christina and I are both very cat obsessed, and it really, I think, was very appropriate addition to the
Yeah.
piece.
Amazing.
I got a question for you, Mike. What was your favorite accidental moment? Because we had a lot of plans, like we had a shot
yes.
list.
Favorite accidental moment. Wow. What didn't we plan that happened? It was fun.
I'm trying to think too. Like even if it didn't make the cut,
So you planned it so well. That was another thing too. Like you planned it so well. You had all the shots written out. You had the idea was there. I mean, the song. It's a song that kind of like, obviously Dale, like you paint a picture in your head when you hear it, and that's kind of it was easy. Like it kind of came together easily. But you guys made it easy. You had everything planned out so well, and the house looked incredible. So I can't even think if there was any moments that weren't planned. Sort of. There was a lot of just like fun party kind of moments and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Steph and I got to kiss, but it was supposed to be somebody else who was going to kiss. That was fun.
Mhm.
I don't know if I've ever kissed a girl. I mean, we didn't do any tongue. We didn't. Maybe next time, but there's
Maybe
no
next
tongue
time.
action.
We'll make
Yeah,
another video.
I mean, Tom Bedell and his wife, they ended up being like they were awesome the
they
whole
were
time.
great.
They
And
were
Tom,
so into it.
yeah, Jennifer and Tom. I don't know if they're going to watch this later, but Tom said to me on the way out, "We can't wait to like tell the kids that we made out. We cannot wait." And they made
we
out a
haven't
lot.
made out in years.
Yeah,
He said, we haven't made out in years. But that was so funny. They definitely had a really good time. It was fun seeing people have a good time too.
yeah.
Christina, you're a friggin' machine. Like planning everything that you planned. I remember we sat down to have the meeting when it was just me and you and Dale, and was like about a month out or something. And like the level of detail you had done, I was like, whoa, okay. It just also made me like even just think more in that way, you know, just the process of it. I'm like, oh yeah, right. It's not just capturing, it's a lot more detailed scenes than you think.
It could have been lame if we all just showed up and okay, everyone party.
Yeah. No, this is how you do it. Like it was in that sense, like that was really, really good.
Oh, thank you. I've picked up from the videographers, the video producers that I've worked with in the past, and like I was really interested in like how is this going to get made and what, and then also like wanting to get involved with them and like shape some of the things sometimes. And so I learned about like shot lists and also making things not necessarily, well, maybe a little bit easier for everybody, because I don't work well under stress. Like I fall apart. So
you did so good. You also, you had a lot of like energy and like encouragement and appreciation, I feel like, of all the people there, that I think you weren't like just, you know, saying we need to do this, that. It came across like very positive, I think, when you were getting people to do stuff and people wanted to deliver for you, I feel like also.
I wanted to mention too, like while you were all looking at the shot list and things, I had, and you probably overheard people talking as well, and I had conversations with people about their ideas for shots they wanted to get. And I found that so interesting. Like once they knew what you were looking for, it was like the group of people could participate. Like you took them out to the shed, or, you know, lots of people did the walking around the table thing, and then some people were doing the games thing. And then people would say to me like, oh, I think this is a good lighting area. I'm going to stand over here and, you know, do something. I'm like, oh, that would make a cool like shot, you know? So it's just so fun to see people really, like you're saying, like participate and get into the whole vibe of it. And I think you made that really easy. You balanced it really well. You let people be their creative selves in how they felt comfortable. And then also you got the shots that you needed like to put together the video. So yeah, I think that was really, really cool.
Well, thanks y'all.
Can I add one more thing to that? Also, some of the things I didn't realize that were going to look so good, like the glasses, the heart glasses.
Right. Yeah.
I never would have thought to do that. And
I didn't know if it would work.
So good. Well, like way better than I was expecting.
I thought this probably wouldn't work if 2 people did it, but if we have 26 people and these are glasses from Temu, like they weren't super expensive, I was like, I'll put the money in. Let's just give it a shot. Like try a bunch of things. If it doesn't work out, we had a lot of different little props and I didn't know, you never know if any of it'll work. And that's what I loved about bringing the ideas to y'all. I remember, bringing them to your place, Steph, and with Dale also going over them and with you, Mike. And I do think it's really important because I don't know if my ideas are, going to work, and it's nice to have feedback and then roll with your ideas. So I like that point when you get through the painful, sometimes it's painful where you're like, I have no idea where to go with this. So I've got to do I've got to come up with something, and then let's just see what other people think. And then you start shaping it. And it was really fun too, to have your support, everyone's support. Cause you could have said that. I mean, and it would have been totally fine if you'd said, that's a dumb idea. That's a shitty idea. Like, I love it when people are just like, that's not going to work. And And lots of good ideas sometimes don't make it to the table, like the shoving the strawberry in my face, Dale.
Also, I love the karaoke.
What, sorry?
The karaoke, like the sparkling mic. That was a good one too. Yeah.
I'm selling it on Facebook Marketplace now for I think $5.
I think you should just bring that around with you.
Yeah.
Just
to
the
every
mall?
party.
Oh,
yeah, like the parties.
Use it to order your coffee. Hi.
It doesn't work. It's a total prop, but yeah, okay. Sure. I love it.
That's really fun.
I have a question for Dale. Dale, is it hard being a pianist?
Nope.
Is it hard being a penis? Is that what you said?
No, a pianist.
Pianist.
I know what this reference is. This makes no sense in this conversation, so I'm not going to answer.
It does. It's super relevant. It's called a full circle moment. So let me just let everybody know. Hi, Bob and Eileen joining us. They got to run. Oh, just at the right time when I'm asking Dale if it's hard to be a pianist. One time I really wanted to try being an interviewer, which is so funny now because I have my own podcast and I love it. I love chatting with people, but I just wanted to have fun with it. And so I ended up getting this, I would say kind of like an audition to interview a classically trained pianist for an online website. I can't remember the name of it. I probably shouldn't bring it up. But anyway, so I go to Halifax in person to interview this classically trained pianist. And I bring like a little glockenspiel and I have these questions prepared. And I thought it would be hilarious to kind of slur my questions and fit in the whole, like, is it hard being a pianist? And like the whole interview, I'm asking these questions, like, slurring that word and making it obvious to me, but probably not many people, what I'm doing is just to get a laugh for myself. The pianist did not pick up on this technique. And he was answering everything very, very straight. And at one point I asked him, I pulled out the glockenspiel and I asked him to play something, like anything, like Happy Birthday. He refused to play. He said, I can only read music. I said, you can't even play like a scale, and he's like, I have to read music. I was like, wow. So it was a horrible interview all around. But anyway, that was the thought behind my question for Dale. Is it hard being a pianist? Well done. Thanks, Dale. And my question for Krista, did this feel more like a party or a production?
Like both, really. At the beginning, it felt like both, like very different, I don't know, very same vibes. Like showing up at Steph's and getting ready for a party is, it's a natural thing. Like we've done that before a lot, so that was similar. Seeing tons of people though, and the decorations. No, Steph, you go all out when you host parties. I will say that. Like, I mean, it was overabundance. Obviously, people canvas partying, but there were moments I definitely forgot that we were doing the video thing. Yeah. And would, like, one moment was so funny. Actually, I don't know if you remember, Steph, but we were standing in the kitchen, like, for example, and I turned around and just happened to be staring right at the camera. And I was like, oh, shit. And then I just turned to Steph and went, ha, 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 ha. Like, we have to pretend we're in a video. Ha, 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 ha. Like, pretending to laugh. And she burst out laughing. So it was, like, more natural then.
You're like, wait, I'm on.
Yeah.
All right, like, Sarah's theory.
Like, oh, we're in a video. Oh, act like you're in a video at a party.
I do find like fake conversation hard to do when you're on. Like there was a lot of that, or like people were trying to fake flirt with me, and then I was trying to get attention of Dale in the corner because we wanted to play this part like Dale and I were after each other. And I was like, this is awkward. I don't know how to fake convert with these people.
Super awkward, especially when you're playing guitar and trying to flirt. I just didn't know how to do it.
You did it.
It did come across good though in the video, because that was another thing. I was like, how are they gonna, like, not how are you gonna do it, but I didn't really know how Mike was going to weave that in, like how he was going to edit it in, like to see that, and it actually worked. I didn't know how that was going to happen.
There was a lot more of that too. That like there's a lot more footage that it was kind of like if it was a longer song, I would have probably put more of that in because there's more of that kind of flirting back and forth that's really funny. But it's like I said at the end, it was like, what can I get in here? What can I have to leave on the cutting room floor type thing? But yeah, and I mean, you kind of hammed it up, and I feel like you kind of had to go cheesy with it a little bit to.
Oh yeah, this was my move. The glasses.
The glasses is so good.
Worked like a charm, man. It works for you.
Everyone had to hand up. I mean, at one point, I'm singing into a paddle that looks like a giant cock.
Yeah, that was good too. That's funny too.
Yeah.
But everyone, I feel like you asked if like did it feel like a production or a party, but like people were having a great time. Like it was really a mix of both, and no one got sick of the song, which is a testament to how great the song is.
True.
Like, how many times did we play the song that night? It was the only song that played, and people every time, like the energy didn't go down; it kept going up and up and up. So people were listening to it on repeat and getting pumped by it every time. And it is one of those tunes that just like pumps you up, and you don't get sick of it. I'm not sick of it, and I listened to it a bunch editing it. So great tune.
I love hearing that. I don't hear it often. Yeah.
I feel people would get really excited when we'd kind of go up and be like, okay, can we ask you to do this? And they'd be like, oh, it's our turn. Okay. Yeah. And like, nobody was there to be shy. They all knew they were there and were probably going to be asked in one moment what you were getting asked. That was like the spin the bottle game where it was just like, you didn't know what was going to come up, but everyone was so receptive to it. And it was almost like, okay, the stranger, the better.
Yeah.
Put me in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We got a live question from our buddy Heinz in Germany. Heinz Rebellious, best name in the world. Hey, buddy, how long did it take to shoot the video? I mean, how long did you have to party? What was it? We started at...
I think it was like 4 hours.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. But we were at 2:30, we had like some girls came over stuff. And then 4 o'clock, we had pizza. The crew arrived. All the guests. What time, Dwayne and Krista? You were there at like, was it 6:30?
Yeah, 6:45.
I'd say like by 7, everyone was there, kind of thing.
Yeah, 7 was go time. 7:30, and then we tried to wrap it by 10:30, but I think we took a little bit longer. And to be honest, not a lot of people
much longer though.
Hung out.
No, like, it was on time for the majority of the night, which is kind of unheard of, Mike. I feel like. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was one of those things too where I felt going into it, I was like, we've got a lot of time here. But then like halfway through the night, like you and I, Danielle, working together, I was like, shit, like we got to stay on track here to get all this stuff done.
Yeah.
Like, and there's a few things that like, in my opinion, that I think we missed too. Like I didn't get enough of people saying sex, drugs, and rock and roll, or sex, drugs, and Christmas. I mean, there's enough of it, but it's funny because a lot of people, the first time around they would miss sex, and then so that's why if you look at the video, usually the first sex is like you saying it or someone, but the group, everyone would miss that first word, and then they'd be on time for the rest of it. So there was a lot of like the second part of the chorus made it in a lot because people were then on time with what they were doing.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would be surprised that we did like. We actually were, well, some of us stayed behind to clean up a bit, but like we were home by midnight.
Yeah, I went to bed at 1. Like Danielle and Leith left like right before I was like, just did some dishes, threw the dishwasher on, like, because we mostly cleaned up the next day, but just to get a head start on it. And I was quite happy with that.
It's not your typical night, is it, Stephanie?
No, some often goes a lot later than
No. Well, I think Leith's comment was, and I was like, okay, Leith, gotta go. He was like, really though? It's early.
I'm not a partier, believe it or not. Like that's the funny thing, because like it was so fun, and like it's kind of like my dream party to go to, right? There's games, there's dancing, there's goofing around, and I was actually quite sober the entire time. I had a few puffs, tokes, which is kind of rare for me. And I don't usually smoke. By the way, we're all in Canada where this is legal, listeners around the world. But I don't usually smoke around people, especially that many people. And so that was kind of new, but it's not something I'm a homebody.
You look like a natural when you're smoking the joint, though.
Yeah, you fit in.
Thanks,
Yeah,
you guys.
Can I also, I just want to say, we were just talking about Leith, it reminded me of, I love the shed scene and Leith partying out to go out to the shed. That was so good. And then just like the color of everything in the shed, it really felt like, because I was wondering again if we were going to be able to capture how that was going to translate. Like, are people going to understand they're leaving the inside of the house? They're kind of moved to like the late night party. Like, is that going to be, are you going to get it? And you did. I thought that was really fun.
Yeah, it worked.
Leith was awesome on camera. Like, keep him in mind. Like he's got, we could use him again.
I have an entire opening act of Leith playing guitar solo for our 2015 release shows that I won't release. Obviously, that's his, but I should talk to him about like.
You should. That was really good.
I'll try to get him on the podcast and see if we could like work it into that or something. I think I've taken a lot of your time. Is there any other questions or anything else y'all want to say? Final thoughts before I have a few special things, thanks to say before we wrap this thing up. Now, I could also, if you want, I could play the video if anybody wants to watch it right now together. We could do that. But is there anything anybody else wants to say?
I just wanted to say shout out. Well, thank you for inviting me, Ashley. It was fun to get to experience this.
I'm so happy that, because we never get to hang out, and I hate that it's through work kind of, but it was, but oftentimes that's what it is because of, well, we live 2 hours away from the city, but it was like one of those things where I was like, oh, I hope this person can come because I really want to get to know them more. And so I thank you for saying yes to the dress because you were phenomenal. Really fun.
And
to
Rebecca,
be with.
Great addition, Dwayne.
Oh, Rebecca.
Yeah,
she killed it.
She's been on my podcast, but I never met her in real life. So that was kind of weird. And she's like way more animated than I thought.
She was just Rebecca Higgs.
The camera. It was
I feel
awesome.
like she went into character completely and was
totally. It was so good. It was so good too.
Yeah.
Can we talk about how her partner Chad managed to like avoid the camera completely? I don't think he's in there once.
He is in
was
the background.
He there the whole night?
Yes, he was. And I see him in the kitchen.
I saw him leave at the end of the night, and I was like, was he here the whole time? I did not I don't know what he did, but he did it well.
The funny thing was Rebecca said, and I don't know if I guess she was joking, but she said, oh, it's Chad's, dream to be an actor. And so I thought, well, great. But then Dale was like, well, that's odd because he really worked hard not to be in the shots. And I was like, is he in this? And I did find him. He is in the kitchen partying. He's there. I remember him being there for sure. He definitely was, that's the thing. Like, even if some people weren't like featured perhaps or right in front of the camera all the time, everybody added to the vibe, and like this, and he has such a great energy. But yeah, that was, and thank you, Dwayne, for being there. And I look forward to more hangouts. They can be sober too. They don't.
It was a really great crew there. It was so awesome to have Kim Carson, and I'm so glad Javo made it. And there's just some great people that you get, it's always a treat when you get to hang out with these people because you see them at gigs and, you work a little bit with them, but it was just fun to have like it's just a different kind of work, so that was really great.
Special shout out to Julie Boudreau, who was helping us with the haze machine and the playback the whole night, but wasn't on camera. And John Nichols showed up to do behind the scenes photographs. And some of those are on our Instagram and Facebook accounts. And I'm so glad that we had John come and provide those because we were all busy working and I think we told everyone to put their phones away, and his photographs are beautiful. We had Brian Murray playing drums, who actually played drums on the recording and slayed it. And as we mentioned earlier, Rebecca Higgs, DIY mom, phenomenal on camera. Chad Jameson, great at hiding in the background, great energy too. Ryan McGrath, and also Ricardo. I excuse me if I pronounce your last name wrong, Ricardo, but is it Lugoresque? Lugoresque? I'm just going to say because that sounds sexy. Lugoresque. Ricardo and Ryan, huge contribution. Thank you for being there. Dwayne, who's here with us on this podcast and on stage from Art Pays Me. You are an incredible artist and creative force, and you also have a podcast. And it was such an honor that you could be there. Steph, your friend Lisa McDormand, who I've met, and she's just a rock and roll hot mama. Leith Fleming Smith, of course, Meg Davidson, who works with you, and Danielle at Fox Management. And we had Burry and Burry's partner, Sam Herman, Ali Fry, our dear friend, Jason Vautour, Tom Bedell and Jennifer Bedell, probably win a VIP makeout couple. We had Mackenzie and Willie and Sylvain Cadere. Is it Kadere? I don't know. But Sylvain was there from the band Turbo and his partner, Amy Tibbetts. And everyone just really brought it. So before we wrap this up, folks, I just want to say some more heartfelt thanks. Huge thank you to Stephanie for letting us fully take over your home, throwing an epic party, and working behind the scenes with me for months to bring this whole thing to life. I truly could not have done this without you. To Dale Murray, my husband and creative partner, thank you for all the musical magic, the patience, the recording wizardry, and for writing and recording this song with me, always. Mike Hall, thank you for your enthusiasm, your eye, your energy. It shows in every frame. We love working with you. Danielle Lemieux, thank you for dropping everything for a day and jumping in with full all hands on deck spirit. You're a gem. And props to Mel Green, who, along with Stephanie, rolled 96 cones for this shoot. I believe they've all found a home. I also want to thank Crowdcast and my coworkers at Crowdcast. I work part-time for this platform, and I genuinely love it. It's such a great space for events like this and for fostering real connection and joy. Tell your pals about Crowdcast. There's some very cool updates coming down the road from our platform, and I love hosting live performances, video releases, and live Q&As here on Crowdcast. And everyone watching or listening, have a safe, fun, and festive holiday. And if this time of year is hard for you, maybe it's time to make some new traditions. Seriously, just call me if you want to brainstorm, because sex and drugs and even Christmas time, they are not for everyone. But the point is joy. Life is fragile. You're allowed to feel good. You deserve joy. Thank you all so much for being here.
And Merry Christmas.
Merry fucking Christmas.
All right.
Thank you.
It's a pretty sequin dress. I like your bow tie and your highlight mess. You know you want this, need this, baby, tonight. Pumping cigars with a boozy drink. With triple sock out the skating rink. You're feeling restless, breathless, baby, tonight. Sex, just Christmas time. Sex, just enough. Tuck all your children away in bed. Sugar plum visions invade their heads while we
Merry Christmas.